Zoho CRM just rolled out its January 2026 updates, and some of these changes quietly improve how you manage data and decisions. We are talking about smarter enrichment tools, stronger integrations, upgraded actions, and direct QuickML model access inside your records. So today, we are going deep into how these features operate and how you can configure them inside your own organization. Let's explore this update together. Let's start with the WebAmigo extension. Now, you know how time goes when you create a new lead and half the fields are empty. You open LinkedIn, company sites, maybe other directories, and then you copy details manually. WebAmigo reduces that manual effort. It fetches publicly available details such as phone numbers, email IDs, addresses, and company information directly into your CRM record. So, how do you set it up? You go to Setup, then Data Enrichment Settings, then select People Data Enrichment, and install the WebAmigo extension. That is it. Once it is active, you open any record detail page and click the WebAmigo button. Then the system pulls available public data and lets you review it before updating. This is helpful because you stay in one place. You do not jump across tabs. Also, your sales team gets more complete profiles, which help during calls. And since it focuses on publicly available data, you remain within ethical data boundaries. Here's something small but very practical: the new Notes badge in module list views. You already had the Activity badge. Now, next to it, you see a Notes badge, and this is more useful than it sounds at first. When you click it, a Notes panel opens. From there, you can see all previously added notes. You can add new ones, edit, delete, and sort them based on your need. But here is where it becomes powerful. Zia's Record Assistant can generate quick summaries of long notes. So if your team writes detailed meeting notes, you do not need to read everything each time. You could hover over the Notes badge to preview recently added notes right from the list view. And if you prefer a cleaner interface, you can hide the badge from Manage Columns. So think about daily usage. You are scanning through leads. You hover, read a short summary, and immediately know the context before you open the record. That saves mental effort. And for managers, it makes monitoring easier. Now we got the Google integration update, and this one gives you more control. Earlier, contact sync between Zoho CRM and Google was mostly limited and sometimes rigid. Now, the sync process is redesigned. You get more control over what data flows into Google and how it flows back. First, you are no longer restricted to the Contacts module. You can sync leads, vendors, or even custom modules that store contact information. That means if you built a custom module for partners or affiliates, you can sync that too. Then comes field mapping. You can map custom CRM fields directly with Google Contacts. So if you created a custom field such as customer tier or region code, you can align that with a field in Google. Also, you can define default values for CRM fields during sync. That means if certain data is missing from Google, CRM can auto-assign a predefined value. This is important because data consistency matters. When your sales team uses Google Contacts on mobile and your CRM runs operations in the background, both systems should reflect accurate data. This update gives you tighter control. Now let's shift to kiosk enhancements, and there's quite a bit here. First, real-time data capture in Kiosk Studio. Admins can enable the Via User Input option. So when a user creates a new record through Quick Create layout inside the kiosk, they can input values directly. That makes the kiosk dynamic instead of static. Then, in the Get Records screen, you can fetch all records from a module, and with pagination support, you can move through large datasets without system overload. The new filter icon helps you locate records quickly. Also, the selection limit has increased from 10 to 100. That matters if you run bulk actions. Now, let's talk about sequential actions. There is a toggle called Wait for Completion. When you enable it, the kiosk waits until one action finishes before showing the next screen. So imagine you trigger a webhook or a function. Instead of pushing the user forward immediately, the system completes the back-end action first. Also, you can define a failure path, so if an action fails, the user sees a different screen. This is practical in service desks or front office kiosks where confirmation is required. Another enhancement is custom messages during webhook or function execution. So while backend logic runs, you can show a message such as processing request or something more specific to your workflow. Now when a record is created via create record action, it appears under created records, and in the decisions component, you can define conditions based on those created records. Also, during field updates, you can choose created records as the record type and update specific fields. All screen fields and action fields are now grouped under kiosk fields, so managing inputs becomes more organized. And even standard edition users can now create kiosks, so this is not limited to higher tiers anymore. Alright, here's something more advanced. QuickML integration through Custom AI Studio. This is where CRM becomes more predictive. You can now integrate QuickML models directly into Zoho CRM. Let's say you operate in financial services and you created a loan approval prediction model. This model evaluates factors such as credit score, income level, repayment history, and other attributes. Here's how you set it up. Go to Setup, select Custom AI Studio, click New Configuration, provide a name, choose the CRM module where you want this model to apply, then select the QuickML organization, project, and model endpoint. After that, you map inputs to CRM fields. This step is critical. If your model expects credit score, you must map it to the correct CRM field. This ensures accurate predictions. Then you choose display conditions. You can show results for all records or only specific ones. For example, you can create a rule that displays results only when credit score is above 700. You can preview the widget before saving, and once saved, you open a record inside the module. You click Fetch Insights, the system pulls predictions from QuickML instantly. For example, the model may return a prediction of yes with 86.38% likelihood. That means based on data patterns, the applicant has high approval probability. When we step back and look at everything together, you can see the direction clearly. You get more control over your setup, you cut down manual work, and you bring smart insights right into your daily workflow. That is the new update inside Zoho CRM. We'll keep exploring each release like this so you always know what matters and how to use it. If this helped you, let us know which feature you're most curious to try. Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more practical CRM breakdowns like this, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.